Hey there, this is Jason from DizzyInfinity.tv and ToyBoxImagineer.com, and we're about to discuss some advanced farming techniques. If you are not up to the advanced techniques, then I suggest you go back to video 1 where we discussed the basics. You can find that link in the description, but this is for advanced farming. Now, when I say advanced farming, I'm saying it in the context of, like, if you are either really not that into the farming, or you just want to get as much food as possible so that you can rank up your sidekicks as quickly as possible, this is the place for you to be. And I'm going to show you how you can go about getting as much food as possible in the most efficient way possible. So what I have here is one of my first farms that I built, and I think it's important because I think it really is a good place to unlock food, because food randomly unlocks. So as your little sidekicks are plotting food, there's a chance that a rare plant will pop up, and when that rare plant pops up, you harvest it and you'll get a capsule, and inside that capsule will be the hat for that particular food. So that's how you're going to unlock different foods, and really you just need, at the start, you're just going to need lots of different food. So I just think put down your plots, and I'll show you how to do that soon, but just let your sidekicks run wild and just plant whatever, because you need it all. And then what I've done, and this is really cool, if I can find it, is I've hooked up a harvester, and it's by far the easiest way to harvest, and I'll show you how that works. Simply a harvester that I've put here, I'm going to get in it, and all I do is I bring up my tools and I put on a multi-shot. This particular vehicle is on the new path tool, and all I do is shoot directly into the crops, and as I go over them, I'm collecting them. So it's just like ploughing a field with a tractor. It's so much easier than doing it by hand, and it really is awesome. So I'm going to show you how to rig all this up, but I'm actually begun work on a much more advanced farm, and I'll show you why and how that works and how to go about doing that. But I just wanted to give you an example of a massive farm that you can just collect stuff. And again, the purpose of this farm was just to unlock the different foods and to get just a bit of everything, to understand what the food is, what stat the food actually, affects, and so on. But this is a pretty crude farm. So let's have a look at the beginnings of a little bit more organized farm, I guess you could say, because ultimately you are going to end up with a strategy. You're going to know whether you're building for improved farm techniques or you just want to focus on purely combat based sidekicks. You'll know the foods that you need to make. So let's head up there now and load up that particular farm. Alright, so this is the farm that I've entitled Happiest Farm on Earth, and as you can see, I'm only just sort of beginning it. But the key difference I'm going for here is I'm going for plots of 4 different farm plots, as they're called, and I am trying to establish only one type of food on each of these plots, and they're very specific. At the moment, ice cream bars are a really good option for me for increasing the tools stat, and I believe Minnie's cupcakes are really good for the luck stat, which is the 2 main stats you need for when increasing your farm sidekicks. Now, all I do is I've gone in to my sidekicks and I've made sure that he has the mini cupcake hat on, and he has the pro farming hoe, which, as you can see, its perks are allows for sidekick to plant seeds on a farm plot, increases the chance the sidekick will plant a rare crop, and decreases the chance the sidekick will plant a weed. So it's a really good one. You basically just place him down, and then the other one I've got going is a sidekick with the watering can. So again, I've put the cupcake hat on, and I've given him the advanced watering can, and I put him down. And that's effectively all I do at the moment, because I don't have any other sidekicks at the moment that are of high enough level to command a advanced watering can as well. So you could have as many as you want going this plot. But anyway, what they'll do is he'll just go around and he'll start plotting down, and I pretty much just patiently wait, cut out the weeds. If there's, see, like this here, this is not what I want. I have to wait till that grows up and I'll destroy it. And I'll keep doing that until every plot, and each one of these holds a 4x4 grid. So 16 food plants. I keep doing that until the entire thing is of the one food. Then I move on and build another plot like so. Well, I'll do it because I'll do it and I won't save it. I think I've got it in my favorites. Yeah, so here we go, farm plot. So again, all I'm doing, where much of a gap did I put out? Just one gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that, and then he'll start planting in it, but I don't really want him to because I want him to continue to work with another one. So I'm just going to delete those for now. Okay, so that's going to just work beautifully. Now, hot tip. Once this is done like this, I'll show you how to put the tractor in a second, but effectively you want to regularly save, because if you harvest all this here and then reload the level, you will keep the spoils of your harvest, but everything will remain the same. So effectively, if you keep building this farm, you will have an endless supply of food. So it is going to take some time to get those plots correct, but once they are, you're going to be able to come back to it time and time again and harvest it to get what you need. And so that's why it's super powerful. And again, it kind of does take the enjoyment out of it, and it is really fun farming. I think you'll find that there's a lot of fun actually setting this up. But again, some people just want to just give me the food and let me rank my sidekicks up so I can get into battle. So that's fair enough too. So I'm going to show you how to set up the harvester. And of course, it's using everyone's new favorite tool, the path tool. You want to allow a bit of distance between the whatchamacallits, the actual plot, because the car has to have enough time to turn around, and if you do it too close, the guns won't be able to shoot at the actual plant. So I'm going to go base it on about here, and all you're going to do is straight line and then go across one, continue all the way back down. Just going to loop this all the way. Now eventually what happens is the line eventually won't appear, but don't worry about that, it's doing the right thing. And you can extend this path, so and again, I wouldn't worry about doing this if you're working on a really, see how the lines disappeared, if you're working on a really pretty farm like this one where you want to grow all the different food, I wouldn't actually put this in until your farm is complete, because I have had issues in the past, and I'll test it in a second once I've built this, where for whatever reason I couldn't put down the plot of dirt after I put down a path. But we'll see. Just keep doing this. Okay, exit. So I don't want to loop it, because when the truck gets to the end of here, it will simply just go back to the start again. So then all we need to do is get in our exit spark mode. go to vehicles, flying vehicles. Where's the driving vehicles? Ground vehicles. You can use any vehicle. I just think this one looks the most, you know, farmish. So it doesn't matter what vehicle you use. Right, so all you need to go is go to the settings, new path connection, Toybox path. I want to go into the properties of the path. You could set this up to, say, I think about probably 200's good speed. Not looped. I want to turn that off. Back. Back. Now we just need to talk to the truck now. There we go. Go to properties, Toybox path. You want to orientate along the path. And then back, and back, and back. I should have set it to not auto start. That's right. Now go to thing. New logic connection. Entered. We want to reset and play. New logic connection. Exited. We want to reset and stop. That is literally all you have to do. So now, if I can find the thing and get in it, where'd it go? There it goes. Right, we'll get in it and it should reset. There we go. Alright. So now we need to do to put the weapons on. Hold down the D-pad left. Select with your right stick this one, and then it's literally just a matter of pulsing the fire button to harvest. I'm not going to harvest quite yet because I haven't saved. But when I exit, there it goes. It'll go back to its starting point. So that is how you create an advanced farm. What I'll do now is I'll actually demonstrate that we can harvest all this and get it back by simply reloading. So he's going to replant there. That's nice. Okay, so I'll save. Okay, I've saved, so let's go harvest all this food. Let's have a look at what I've got at the moment. Let's go to Sidekicks. Let's have a look at Mickey Ice Creams as a test case. I've got 362 Mickey Ice Creams back. Okay, so we're back. So let's have a look. We now have 426 Mickey Ice Creams. Let's go back. Let's reload the toy box. There we have it. All my crops back as I left them. Go to our sidekicks, food. Still got the 426 Mickey bars. So as you can see, once this farm is fully complete, I'll have an endless supply of all the food I need and easily be able to rank up my sidekicks with whatever I need. Now, I don't suggest, because I'm guessing that these are quite memory intensive, these particular plots. So I'm unsure whether you'll be able to create a toy box that has every food. I'll certainly keep you updated if I achieve that, but you won't really need to. For instance, I just unlocked a hat. If I go to my sidekicks, go to gear, I just unlocked, what was it? It was these mushrooms, I believe. And the mushrooms actually increased the luck and the tools. So effectively that one ingredient will replace what both of these plots do for me right now. So that's where I think you can sort of, you want to minimize it, you're probably better to have more plots of fruits and foods that are like that, but ultimately that's up to you. You're the farmer, you make the choice. But that's my take on advanced farming. Again, it's a little cheaty, I agree, and I will say it is quite relaxing and calming just to do some weeding and farming. So by all means, it doesn't have to be so generic as this, but the harvester vehicle is absolutely a great way to go. So that's my guide to farming. If you have any questions at all, put it in the comments, and I may do a special video later on that addresses any questions that came up that I feel were legitimate enough that required further explanation. But hopefully this has given you a really good understanding of what to do with your farming, and you're going to have some really cool sidekicks by your side in no time if you take my advice that I've done here. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you build a really good farm, share that farm with your friends. Save them some time and trouble. But thanks for watching, and look forward to more Disney Infinity 3 tutorials in the very near future.